Nothing's for sure. It's showtime, folks!
We're back from the dead.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I can hear you, dude. Can you hear me?
Okay, all right. The shit just lagged on me. But yes, we are back. Yes. Welcome to episode 65 of the Primetime Gorehounds here with Paul. And of course, I'm Primetime James Thomas. Tonight, we will be watching the 1981 werewolf film, The Howling. We are back. Better than ever, and we are live. Hell yeah. Oh man, it feels so good to finally be able to do a Gorehound show after the summer of hell that I've been through. But everything seems to be all good. Everything's perfectly in line again, and yes, and the Primetime Gorehounds are back. But Paul, how are you doing on this lovely Friday evening?
Man, I've been doing good. Been keeping myself busy during our hiatus. You know, as you guys may have not known, James was on a hiatus because he had like 7 wisdom teeth pulled out of his face. Me, on the other hand,
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine. But anyway, for anyone who didn't know, I mentioned it last time, is that I was waiting for my college course results. Well, guys, the results did come in. I got that degree in acting. I fucking did it. So we're going to be graduating in October. And then in September, I'm going to be making my trip to Germany. There's going to be a nice, cool event there. And I've also been trying my hat at auditioning for a film, which I'm hoping to hear back from when it pertains to Landing Apart. I can't go into too much details, but if I get it, that's going to be a nice start to get my post-college and acting career up and fired up. So some things are starting to happen, and hopefully it does lead to something. So, but it's early days yet. But bottom line is, hey, I'm just glad we're back to do this because I'm still going to be around doing this no matter what I'm doing.
Hell yeah. And yep, and tonight, as you may have seen, we are doing The Howling from 1981. Now I will admit, I've heard of this a lot. But I only watched it one time, and that was like 15, 16 years ago. So this is practically my first time watching it. Again, I was more American Werewolf in London was played more in my household than The Howling.
Yeah. Well, you do know that this movie was released with 2 other werewolf movies around the same year. It was American Werewolf in London, this film that we're going to be watching, and another film called Wolfen. They came out the same time of each other.
Yeah, so werewolf movie was actually a subgenre in itself for a while there. Yeah, but I do know that we got the lovely Dee Wallace, third movie in like that third one that we've done straight that she's in. I'm just like I'm not complaining, but
like we did Halloween, and then it was Hills Have Eyes, and now this,
yeah, and but yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to this. This movie definitely has a fan base. I know does it have a franchise?
Yeah, there's about I think there's 8 movies in total right now, and I know that
oh boy.
I know that Netflix has commissioned a remake of this, and it's being eyed up by the guy who did the recent It film. So I think it's going to be in good hands if they do go for it. But yeah, as far as the sequels go, I haven't seen all of the sequels, but I can tell you my favorite sequel would probably be the 4th one, because the guy who wrote the book that this was based on, he actually preferred the 4th movie over the original, which was surprising because I think it was more closer to his book.
Yes, for sure. Oh, and in T85, yes, I do agree. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Later tonight, the Primetime podcast will do a tribute episode to Bray Wyatt. So if you are new to this channel, my main channel is the Primetime podcast channel, where we will be doing a Bray Wyatt episode. So go ahead, head over there. It's going to be around 5:36 p.m. Eastern time. So just go ahead, subscribe to that channel. channel, and I'll say my thoughts on there. So I'm excited for this. Like I said, I'm gonna treat this like it's my first time. We are 2 seconds. I'm 2 seconds in, and I'm ready to do this. Paul, you ready to do this?
Yep, got the crazy logo about to start up. Got my nachos ready. Got my drinks all set and ready to go. They've been sitting here for a month collecting dust along with this microphone. So let's fucking do this.
All right. So the rules go. You can watch along with us either live or in the archives, where we go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, your face is going to get covered in acid.
Covered it? That happens in this?
From what I understand, yeah, because all I know is, folks, is believe it or not, this is actually my first time watching this too. I've only seen bits and pieces. The only thing I remember distinctly about this is the ending.
Only thing I remember about this is the transformation scene.
Yeah, that scene too. I remember hearing about that as well. It rivals American Werewolf.
For sure. All right, so here we go. All right, episode 65, The Howling from 1981. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
And we are in, and I'm seeing weird colored shapes.
Yeah, my.
Oh, it's Avco. Avco Embassy Pictures Corp. and International Films presents a Daniel H. Blatt production.
Wait. Pause it for a second. Like I had a whole different production company that started first.
Did it say Studio Canal by any chance?
Avco Embassy Pictures International Film. A Daniel Blatt production.
I'm at the bit where you see some scratches showing up. There's about 4 of them. You there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, I'm in.
All right. The Howling. Glass shattering.
Yep. So, yep, Dee Wallace is in this.
The lovely Dee Wallace.
Still doing horror movies today.
Which is awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Dennis Dugan's in this?
Yeah, it looks like it. Christopher Stone.
Oh, Dennis Dugan, the guy who directed who's basically Adam Sandler's personal director.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Big Daddy, Grown Ups. He did all that shit.
Oh, shit. John Carradine is in this. Slim Pickens. Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm digging the cast.
Elizabeth Brooks. I'm just reading what Philip just said in the chat. He said, if this film followed the novel that Gary Brodner did more closely, it would have had an X rating. There's a lot of graphic sex scenes in the book, and it's amazing how Gary wrote the book with one hand. One hand? What, he's only got one hand? Damn. So yeah, if it was more closer to the book, this would have been a whole different rating.
Fuck that, dude. One hand writing the novel. Man, you can kiss my ass.
Well, if it was my left hand, I'm okay because I'm left-handed. But if it's my right, but if my left hand's gone, that's it. I'm fucked. Forget about writing. So yeah, Dee Wallace is this news anchor lady. Jesus, those old cameras back then.
Oh, for sure.
I got some Dawn of the Dead vibes with this nude studio.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've seen that dude before that's talking on the interview, but I've forgotten his name.
Like I said, I remember hearing about this movie a lot, and we're in the this is the early '80s, so we're basically smack dab into the slasher genre. So
Yep.
werewolf films was kind of a breath of fresh air, something different, something new.
Yeah, it was completely refreshing because at the time, like, we didn't have these kind of movies. So, I mean, American Werewolf showed up, and that's the one that out of these three films, between this movie that we're watching and Wolf, and a lot of people always talk about American Werewolf in London, which is understandably so because the movie is like
Oh, it's classic. It's
one of the
classic.
most celebrated werewolf movies. The Howling would probably come as a close second for a lot of people.
There she is.
Yeah, she was like your age at the time, like 30 something at this point. This is like 3 years after Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, 81. And when was Hills Have Eyes? Like what, 77?
Yeah, 1977.
Yeah, she aged flawlessly.
Yep. And for anyone who didn't catch it, this movie was actually directed by Joe Dante.
That name sounds so familiar.
Well, it should, because that's the guy that did Gremlins.
Gremlins, that's right. That's right.
But before he did Gremlins and before he did this, he did another little movie called Piranha.
Ha!
Yep, that one.
Oh God, remember those old? Oh yes, folks. There was a point in time back in the day where you could go to movie theaters and there would be Aaron Prawn.
Yep, this is true.
There was a period of time where that would happen. Yeah. Life in the '80s was pretty wild.
Yep, we didn't have the internet then. We didn't have cell phones. Everything was word of mouth. We had the rise of VHS video stores, and we also had the rise of the early births of heavy metal music. Metallica was just starting at this point.
Yeah. The early '80s was like I said, like I want to say from 1980 to maybe 86 was like the prime years of the slasher genre.
Oh yeah, definitely.
87 on is when it kind of dipped in quality. But it's crazy to believe that horror films and slasher films was equivalent to freaking Marvel movies now.
Yeah, like back then, like for anyone who didn't know, folks, back then, slasher movies like Friday the 13th and Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street, they were like the Marvel universe of horror movies back then.
Did Halloween 2 come out in 81 as well?
Yeah, it did. I think about a few months after this one. Because this came out,
Yep.
I'm going to check just to make sure. Because I know this one came out in March 13th of 1981. American Werewolf in London came out in August 21st of 1981. And Wolfen was, hold on, July. So Howling was the first. But as far as Halloween 2 goes, I'm just going to see exactly when that dropped in 81. Give you the answer in a second. 1981. Here we go. Halloween 2 came out on October 30th, 1981. I'm just seeing what's in the comment section. I think James's mic cut off because I think he's got that phone call he's got to take. So according to this, Philip just said here, the Howling 4, the original Nightmare, is the closest to the first book minus the second. Yeah, that's the one I did see, Phil. That's my favorite sequel out of the Howling films. But it did have a troubled production when the producer went behind the director's back and recut the. That fucking sucks when they did that. 3 novels in total. Nice. So yeah, there was like 3 books of this.
They have people in the area that they what does that mean? They will find her.
But yeah, like I said, this movie ended up getting like 7 more sequels, and I know a lot of people kind of shit on the second one, but the second one's kind of has a bit of a big cult following, and of course Christopher Lee's in that one, and but I think the worst sequel I saw would probably be the third one because that one was the only one in the series that landed a PG-13 rating, when everything else has been R-rated. So. For anyone who's been keeping tabs, D. Wallace is about to enter this, looks like a porn cinema house. because he's got to meet someone there. Because I think, if I remember correctly, she's being stalked by some serial killer dude, if I remember right, from what I heard.
She was beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah, she sure was, man.
Still looks great. At 70, I think she's 76 now.
74, if I remember right. Hang on, let me just
Yeah,
check.
still looks great. She still looks great.
Yeah, 74. Still looking good at the age that she's at. What's her most recent movie? Hang on, I'm going to have a look. Oh, wow. This is going to probably catch you by surprise. I can tell you what her last 3 recent movies were. Her last 3 movies was Rob Zombie's The Munsters. She was on that terrible Jeepers Creepers Reborn, but
She was in that?
Yeah, she was in that. Sorry. But here's some good news. Her next movie, it's going to be Stream, the one that's being done by the Terrifier guys.
Okay.
So that should be good.
And it's cool, and that's cool. So the fact that she's doing horror films, kind of shows how cool she is. Because you would think a woman like her who was in E.T. would look down on being in horror films, but shows how cool she is.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are people out there that you wouldn't think were a huge fan of horror movies when you look at their body of work and what they enjoy being in the most. Then it tells you right there, which kind of surprises a few people, I think. Well, the news crew are talking about some stuff. But yeah, the serial killers.
I thought for a second that was Tom Atkins for a second.
I thought it was the same thing at first. Originally, I thought it was the same dude that was on John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, because they both look alike.
I actually knew some people that actually work behind the scenes of a news station. Say it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you right now, when I was on my final year of my college course, we actually, as part of the media team, we actually took a trip to the local BBC Southwest studio, which is not far from where I live. And we got to see how the inner workings of things work behind the scenes, like when it comes to news broadcasting.
What the fuck?
Oh, I think she just bumped into Eddie, the serial killer dude that's stalking her. Because in cooperation with the cops, she's doing this to try and lure his ass out. Hence why those cops are like there.
Yeah, there's a broad that came in here. She emptied the place out.
I might be a few seconds ahead. Maybe a 2 or 3.
Yeah,
they shot him, right? Yeah.
No, she's screaming. Now they shot him.
Okay, let me just pause it a second. I'll find a spot to pause, and then you tell me when you get there. Okay, you just smacked the dude with the gun. Tell me when you get there.
All right. Put your piece away. Yep, just smacked him. Yep.
All right, cool. Regional speeds, folks. It happens.
Oh shit, that was kind of weird, but all right.
Yeah, that was big. That was weird. Just like that camera that dude was holding. I thought it was a bloody javelin launcher then.
Hey, man. Hey, come on now.
Yeah, I know it's a 1980s, but it really did look like a javelin rocket launcher then.
We've been receiving calls from him in connection to a recent series of
Yeah. It's a damn shame when you're kind of in the limelight like that, whether it's you're an actress or a TV announcewoman. There's people that will stalk you.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah,
Fucking
Philip, don't remind me of Howling 7. That movie was dog shit. You read that comment section on there, James. It'll tell you what part 7's like, so avoid that one. And yeah, funny story. Joe Dante actually hated the novel that this movie was based on. During the making of the movie, he pretty much thrashed the book often. And during a seminar, Joe stated that thrashing the book, and Gary confronted him about it. So there was a lot of behind the scenes clashing with this movie. I mean,
yeah, that always seems to be the case, like the author of and the director of the movie that they never seem to eye to eye. They never see eye to eye. That's what happened with I Know What You Did Last Summer. That the original author hated the idea that it turned into a slasher, because the I Know What You Did Last Summer novel was not a slasher at all. It was more of a mystery.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like, what that guy didn't realize is that slasher movies was having a second shot in the arm, and that was because of Scream. So everybody wanted to, like, have something that they could work with, as even if they meant changing some of it around for a slasher formula. And right now, Dee Wallace is freaked the fuck out because of what happened.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember when we did the Last House on the Left, not Last House, Hills Have Eyes. I remember saying that I don't know if I could call Dee Wallace a scream queen per se. Well, I would do that as a scream mom.
Yeah, because she's always playing, like, in some of the horror movies that she's been involved in, she's always playing like the mom in these films. But in this
always
case,
the mom. Yep.
Yeah, but in this case, it's like she's got the lead role.
Is she the final girl?
Well, again, I've not seen all of this film fully. I've only seen bits and pieces.
Okay.
Like, this is like literally my first time watching this. I've had the Blu-ray of this sitting on my shelf for 2 years, and I had, like, my mom constantly nagging in my ear, like, saying, "Paul, you gotta watch it." I'm like, "All right, fine, I'll pull the trigger on it," because this is her favorite movie too, by the way.
Look at a young Dennis Dugan.
Man. Man.
Oh man,
Dennis Dugan.
Like I said again, he's gone on to direct. Like I said, Adam Sandler films like Big Daddy. I think he did Longest Yard. He was the guy. If you've seen Big Daddy, he was the guy that didn't want to hand the kid candy, and then Adam Sandler almost beat the shit out of him in his own house.
Oh, yeah, shit, I remember that. Yeah. Other films he's done. His first movie directing was Problem Child. Then it was Brain Donors. Then, of course, Happy Gilmore. He did Beverly Hills Ninja. God, I remember that film. Then it was Big Daddy. Then it was National Security, Benchwarmers. He did those grown-up movies as well. That's the ones I know. And the last movie he did was something called Love, Weddings, and Other Disasters, which is like 3 years ago that came out.
Is Adam Sandler in that too?
I don't know. No, it's got Diane Keaton and Jeremy Irons is in it. It's like a romantic comedy.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. But like I said, he's pretty much Adam Sandler's personal director.
Pretty much, yeah.
Shout out to Adam Sandler though, man. Let me look. Yeah, his movies have taken a dip within the past like 10, 15 years. But I always gave Adam Sandler this, man. He always makes sure that his homies around him, always got a job.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, people. I know a lot of people kind of question the movies he's been in because it's kind of like the same thing over and over again sometimes. But
because it is.
Yeah, but some of those comedies he was involved in were actually pretty fucking cool, man. I mean,
they are cool, but I don't change the fact that that once he built Happy Madison, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make the same movie over and over again, and it's gonna make money.
Yeah, fair point. I think my favorite non-comedy film he did was probably Uncut Gems. I did enjoy that. I mean, did you ever see that one?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now.
I can see why. But as I was saying, I mean, have you seen Uncut Gems? I think that was actually one of my favorite non-comedy movies he was involved in.
Ask me the question again when the scene is okay. All right, what was your question?
Shit. Uncut Gems, which was a non-comedy movie that Adam Sandler did. I think to me that was one of my favorite films he did outside of comedy stuff.
Oh, it was a great one. Did you see my reaction to the ending?
Yeah, I remember seeing it. That ending was
I thought it was a great film. I thought it was a great film.
Yeah.
My favorite Adam Sandler film, non-comedy, to me is Rain Over Me.
Oh shit! I remember that film. That's the one where he was like, his family died in that 9/11 thing, and he's just turned into this like recluse like type dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Good movie. Very good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the movie that made me be like, holy shit, Adam Sandler can act. Okay.
Yeah, that proved it right there.
Ain't it weird ain't it interesting how a lot of comedians turn out to be actually damn good actors?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's amazing how when you see an actor that's been doing predominantly comedy, and then when you see them doing a different type of movie, you think, nah, this isn't gonna work. And then you watch it, and you're just like, oh,
it works.
Yeah, I mean, like look at like Robin Williams for an example.
Robin Williams, yep, that's the one. That's my go-to. Robin Williams.
Yeah, like some of the films he was involved in, like especially those ones where he was playing like the killer type victim of serial killer type characters, like that one.
Gosh, she's fucking beautiful.
I know. Films like Memento, I think that's what it's called, or is it Insomnia, Insomnia. And then of course
Insomnia, yep.
And then I think my favorite movie he did where he was playing like a dodgy character would probably be 1 Hour Photo. I thought that was his best.
Great film. 1 Hour Photo. Great film. Great performance.
Yeah, rest in peace to him too.
And then, you have, I believe, then you have Jim Carrey, who has proven that he can act as well. And you got just recently Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, he's taking a little dip into a dramatic pool, and he impresses me every single time.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm just seeing Philip is dropping a whole heap of Howling knowledge on here. Check this out. It turns out that when Gary, the guy who wrote the book for this, when he wrote the screenplay for the first draft of the Howling 2, he had a sly insult to Joe Dante where a woman walking the dog was named Dante. Ouch.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Come on, man.
I didn't know about that either.
That ain't cool, dude. Man. Joe Dante was probably like,
why would you play games with me?
He probably was thinking, like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, but he said that the book deadlines for the Howling 3 novel forced Gary to drop out of the Howling 2 film, and a new writer was hired who wrote the entirety of the new script of the film, which got Christopher Lee involved in. Yeah. But I didn't know that Gary did that on the first draft of Gary Howling 2. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, tell me, doctor. How crazy am I?
That's so fucked up.
I know, right? I just hope when they do the remake, let's hope we don't get any conflictions of interest there, man.
All I know is this. It just hit me. She better not die.
I'm saying nothing. I don't know.
I don't want to do it.
Tell you. Listen.
I don't want to do it.
I can't tell you because I've not watched this film fully. So
I'll pull the trigger. I don't want to pull the trigger, but I will.
Well, dude, if you've just jinxed yourself by saying, "I don't want to be the one to say I told you so," and again, I've never seen this one, so I don't know how this.
I've never seen it either.
I've not seen it, dude.
But we seen the physical activity that she didn't really do it because she said she couldn't do it. So no, she's good. She's good.
You sure about that?
She did partake in sexual relations. She didn't partake in it because she couldn't do it.
All right. That thumbnail's kind of got me thinking right now. Look at the thumbnail you chose, dude.
I know, but
I see hair coming out of her neck.
That don't mean she's dead.
All right. Well,
she's just cursed.
It's still the same fucking thing, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right. Well, we'll find out when we get there. Okay.
Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Now, the difference between being cursed and not living anymore.
All right. We'll find out when we get there, man. Fuck. We're gonna be at this all night, folks.
I will defend D to my. I will do everything I can to protect that woman.
All right, well, you better hope the protection works on this one.
I bet. Oh man, I seriously had a dirty joke in my mind when you said that. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
I think I know where it's going, but I'm gonna keep that to myself too. Oh yeah. You guys figure it out who's listening in.
But I will say this though, it's taking it's doing what I love, in horror films, the slow burn approach, getting to know the characters before shit hits the fan.
Yeah, like taking the time to get to know everybody that's involved in this. I mean, like people who have the attention span, which a lot of viewers don't have these days, where it's like it literally shows you, give you characters that you care about, and then when the worst does happen,
Was that a little subtle shot at Logan Paul?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
I did see what he said about Oppenheimer, dude. I'm just like, dude, you really don't have a fucking attention span, do you, bro?
Yeah. I think he said that he walked out of Oppenheimer because there was too many scenes of people talking.
Well, dude, it's a fucking movie biopic about a guy who made a nuclear bomb. Like, what were you expecting? Were you expecting like guns and fights and all that? And it's not going to be in that kind of film. What are you talking about? I knew what I was in for when I watched it. I enjoyed it.
I mean, it's the same reason why people. Believe it or not, folks, it's the same reason why people don't like The Godfather.
You kidding me? I fucking like those films.
Even 3?
Yeah, I like the third one too, especially the especially the recent director's cut edition that they released on Paramount Plus.
Just certain people just rather just watch movies where it's like it's just bam, 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 bam. Paul, we're living in the TikTok generation.
Yeah, but I love seeing films where it's fucking balls to the wall action from start to finish. I mean, look at some of the episodes we've picked out here, folks. But I also like films where it gets you thinking too.
That would be me. That'd be me if D Wall sat next to me. I would just be staring.
Oh yeah, you'd be staring like bullet holes in those guns that she's got right now, man. Like she is smoking hot here. 80s smoking hot. 80s. But again, guys, there's such a different thing back in the 80s. I mean, beach parties like this were pretty cool back then. You don't. Oh.
Yeah, and it's somewhere. What's happening? What's happening somewhere in the ocean? This party. Sally's getting eaten up by Bruce.
Yeah, I think this might have been on the same beach.
It looks like the same beach. It looks like the same beach.
Might be a bit further down. But yeah, you heard one of the characters saying that the girl was a nymphomaniac. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it is a
sex addict.
Pretty much, but there are several different types. You remember that one that was on 1,000 Ways to Die? Yeah, you remember that one that was on 1,000 Ways to Die? That she was that kind of type of nymphomaniac that got horny if you puked on her.
Oh yeah.
Yuki Suki.
Yeah. There are certain cases where people get turned on just for the most weirdest shit.
Yeah, but hey, as long as they're happy and they're not hurting anybody, that's cool.
Hey, do your thing. I mean, I know some, I think it's a sexually free, women out there. And hey, do your thing. Do your thing. No judgment here.
Yeah. This old guy seems to know something. Notice they're trying to say, look, man, get out of here. There's always that one in the party, isn't there?
I always want to fuck everything up.
Mm-hmm. And then you think, oh, he's crazy, but what if he's telling the truth? There's that part too you got to be aware of too when it comes to even in any situation, man.
Great shot. Great
That's a nice
shot.
shot. That's nice.
I dig it. Mood, atmosphere. I love it.
Cinematography. I got to give a shout out to the cinematographer for this. I mean, the guy who did this. What was his name? John Horror is the guy who did the cinematography for this, but unfortunately, he's no longer among the living. He passed away 2 years ago at the age of 80.
Oh shit!
Did he just howl?
Somebody just howled.
Okay, now the plot thickens.
Still, American Werewolf in London, in my opinion, still has the most iconic werewolf howl of all time.
Oh, you're not going to hear me argue that.
It's if I even in 2023, if I'm walking somewhere and I hear that howl, I'm running back home.
Oh, dude, I got a story when it comes to American Werewolf in London. There was this time when I was in London. I was on like a trip there doing auditions for a modeling group, and I'm heading back home on the underground train. And what's ironic, it's the same underground tube station for that certain scene. You know the scene I'm talking about. So I'm the only one down there. And I'm looking at both tunnels and I'm thinking to myself, man, if I see a pair of fucking eyes coming out of the dark, I am running. And then I don't know how this happened, but the security guy who was controlling the camera turned the microphone on and just went, oh, and I'm just like, dude, fuck off.
You know what? I respect it. You know why? Because I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah. I was just like, you I fucking jumped out of my skin. But he got me good, so well played to that dude.
That is hilarious.
And Philip here said, Howling 5, The Rebirth is a pretty decent sequel. It's like a murder mystery where a bunch of people are being killed by a werewolf in a Hungarian castle. It's all, which I haven't seen the fifth one yet. It's in a Hungarian castle. The fifth one's like a murder mystery. The fifth Howling film.
All right. So just by off that alone, I'm assuming that the sequels are not connected to this original.
I think maybe only part 2 is, but the rest is like its own thing. Because I remember distinctly that Howling 6 involves carnival sideshow freaks.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, and then the last one they did, it was kind of like a soft reboot of sorts. It was called Howling Reborn. I did see that one. That came out in 2010, I think, and that's the last one.
Love it. Love the mood. Love the atmosphere. Love it.
It's very good.
I mean, you've heard something of my
That dude seems to be acting weird with smiling.
I wish we hadn't even called it. What is this?
Sounds like you're ahead this time. They're at the tennis court, right?
I definitely am.
Hi, Sam.
No, that's all right. You're ahead for once. That's good. I'm only like about a second or two behind, so it's all good.
Sort of. Sam, Karen White,
Well, her name was. Oh, why I gotta be Karen? Fuck.
We got a Karen in here, folks. Oh.
Shit.
I don't think this one's gonna be that bad, though, folks. So, for what I'm gathering of this story is like the news reporter lady, I'm guessing to take her mind off the stress that she went through. They're in some kind of a
Her
resort
name
town.
is Karen. Don't be disrespectful. It's like the news reporter lady. Her name is Karen.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the one that was called Karen. Shit. I thought it was the other one. Fuck.
Yes.
But as we're saying,
I told you, I'll protect D. Wallace, bro.
Yeah, well, I guess for this one occasion, folks, this Karen's okay. But yeah, it looks like they're in some kind of resort town, it seems.
Resort, yeah.
Yeah. Which is interesting, I guess.
That reminds me, I just recently just watched a film that has to do underrated Sylvester Stallone film called ICU or
Oh,
Detox.
yeah. I actually did go see that in the cinema when it first came out. It was actually
Yes,
a pretty good film. I actually liked it. I'm thinking
pretty
about
good
getting the
film. Damn good cast. Has Chris
yeah.
Christopherson, Robert Patrick,
Yep. I'm actually thinking about maybe
and
getting the Blu-ray of that.
the closest. The closest we get to Sylvester Stallone being in a no, what the fuck am I talking about? Cobra, um, yeah, because Cobra, it's damn near a slasher film.
Yeah, pretty much, especially with the villain in there.
You
Oh
want to
shit.
go to hell? You want to go to hell with me, pig?
Yeah, you won't do it, pig. You won't shoot.
I have rights.
Yeah, the court is civilized, isn't it, pig?
But I'm not. This is where the law stops and I start. Sucker. I
Man, that's
love
it.
that movie. I love that movie so much.
We need to watch it someday, dude. We got to do it.
Well, someday we got to, man. Yeah, Cobra is one of those classic Stallone films. Yeah, we just found a deer.
Dead stag. And of course, those crappy 80s torches are always going to die out like that. Come on
Of
now.
course they do. But I love the fog, like I love the tones like, oh shit.
You know.
But I love the fog. I love the spooky eeriness of the woods. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how they done this. You see, a movie like this works in the woods, not a zombie film. I'm looking at you, Walking Dead. Oh yeah, speaking of Walking Dead, I know you've already seen some of these, dude, but I've got the Blu-ray copy of Dead City coming.
I have yet to see that.
Yeah, I've heard some good stuff about it. I mean, they already started with the season 2 already, and I know that later this month you got the Daryl Dixon one.
Man, they're gonna milk this shit till it's a very last drop.
Hey, as long as I get to see some zombies, that's fine by me.
Man, they saw The Last of Us. They're like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, they're gonna ramp their game up.
Which unfortunately we probably won't see for a very long time due to these damn strikes.
Yeah, I did hear. But that's gonna be a problem, especially for someone like me who's trying to get their career started.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, like I get why the people are protesting, and I fully support what they're doing. I get it because I want to try and have a decent career and get some decent pay out of it too if I make it that far. So I understand why they're doing it, but the whole AI thing, because they seem to be favoring that with the screenplay side of things, and of course, I'm sure you've noticed this with movies in the cinema where after a month or two, all of a sudden, bang, they're on a streaming platform, and a lot of people are like, I'm not going to go to the cinema because I don't want to be around people. I'll just wait until it comes on streaming platform. There's no incentive for people to go see it in the cinema these days.
I'm sorry, man. The whole AI thing, it worries me. It worries me, honestly.
I bet James Cameron's sitting in his office right now thinking, well, I told you.
Man, fuck Jimmy Cammy.
Well, he did kind of predict this, didn't he?
Listen, Paul. You know good as well as I that's just a trigger. James Cameron is a trigger for me, bro.
I know, but I was just saying about the context of what we were talking
I
about.
know he predicted it. I know, but James, listen, create a movie that actually gives a fuck, and then talk to me about. But anyway, yeah, the whole AI thing. It's just It concerns me, and I heard in the new Indiana Jones film, they actually had a scene where they kind of AI like a young Harrison Ford face.
Yep.
And it's like, I mean, it's cool, but the authenticity will be gone. Like, it'll be gone.
And did you know also that She-Hulk show was completely AI scripted?
Explain why that show was trash.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's that dude. He was on Gremlins as well. And, of course, Terminator. Don't forget that.
Terminator, yeah.
The gun store owner, yeah.
You can't do that. Wrong. They just shot him in broad daylight.
Blasted him. He just straight up blasted him. Like,
He just blasted him in a shotgun on a busy street in Los Angeles. I'm like, God damn.
Wow. Oh, yeah, cheers for pointing out, Philip. Yeah, I forgot to mention Howling 6 had Bruce Payne in it. He was actually the villain. I forgot about that. Oh, got some cards there. You notice there's something not quite right about this town. It's like it's way too... How do I say it? Seems a little too relaxed.
I mean, ain't that what you kind of want in a city?
Yeah, but even then, there'd still be a bit of ruckus every once in a while.
Hey, man. Hey, I'd rather live in a city where nothing happens than a city that everything happens all the time. Yeah, I don't plan on moving to Chicago anytime soon.
Yeah, fair point. I mean, the part of town where I'm living in is actually quite nice and quiet, but
It's so funny looking at Dennis Dugan in this, though.
I know it's kind of surprising.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, quite a few familiar faces are in this movie. I mean, but then again, some of the guys here that Joe's worked with before. Oh, I just saw, was that Red Riding Hood book then? I'm sorry, but this dude here carrying the dead rabbit, he almost looks like the dude from John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. You know what? I'm going to look him up, see what he's done. What was his name? Come on, where you at? Can't seem to find... Can't seem to find him. Oh, fuck it, I'll look it up later.
He must not be that important. Damn.
I just don't know the guy's name. You know what? I'm going to type in John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. I'll find it that way. I'll Wikipedia that. I'll eliminate it that way.
Remember back at the Nymphomaniac's house. If I'm a married man, that's the last place I want to be.
Oh yeah, because your missus will definitely fucking let you know about it.
That's the last place I would see, like right here.
Here we go. I think it's showtime.
There you go. There you go. You got D Wallace at home, man. Don't risk it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I just checked out the main character that was in Prince of Darkness. No, it's not the same guy. And I fucking thought it was too.
That's just wild, but she wants you the fuck right there. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
She was getting ready to cop a feel, man, and he's just like, nope, I'm married. What the hell was that?
Really dig the atmosphere in this stuff. Oh shit.
Oh, that don't look like a toad. Dude, the eeriness of this vibe of the scene right now.
Yeah, so that's my favorite part, is just, the eeriness. Like you would think the fucking oh shit!
Fuck! That was random. Oh, he got scratched. We all know the rules about werewolves.
Now you fucking think. What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? The motherfucking Undertaker gonna pop out these shadows?
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh wow.
Happened so fast. I didn't
Christopher
even-
Stone, who plays Karen's husband, was actually married to Dee Wallace, but he died in the 90s.
I want to go home.
Wait, what?
The guy who's playing Karen's husband, Christopher Stone, he was actually married to Dee Wallace in real life, but he died in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that.
I didn't know that before. And we all know what the actual terminology for werewolves is. If you want to get technical, it's lichens.
Lycanthrope, yeah.
Yep. God, those old black and white fat ass TVs. I'm glad we don't have those anymore.
Oh, thank God. I lose my mind.
Right?
But yeah, we're living in the early 80s when there's no technology, and the only horror movies you gotta watch is the fucking 60s horror films. I don't know, man.
Maybe if we were old
I
enough around that
I
time.
would adjust to it, but those first couple weeks would be rough.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just be like, man, I've seen better than this, but okay.
I've seen better than this. Y'all gonna find out in 30 years.
Well, I will say, knowing me, if I was in that timeline, I'd probably just be doing a lot of traveling because I've been doing that quite a bit lately. Okay, so somebody else just arrived in the scene. They're on the beach talking. Love the scenery. That's the kind of view I'd love to live by, man. That kind of view right there.
It's a great shot.
Absolutely. You see, this is the thing I like about movies, even if it's a new ones. Sometimes when you have that one scenery shot and you're just like, man, that's just perfect.
I know veggies. I totally forgot.
I'm gonna say it once. I'm gonna say it again.
Go on.
No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I've already said enough tonight.
All right, fair enough. And he's eating a big ass. I don't think that was a chicken leg.
It looked like it was a rib.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that rabbit they hunted. Trying to see what book that is he's reading, but the camera's blurred it.
Timing is incredible. Sorry.
Damn it!
Yep.
Cause she wants to smash. Man, shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit. I'm like, yo, don't play with me.
He's thinking about out there, it seems. Oh, that's a good shot. Love it. The lighting and everything. The fog.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're getting those TV glitch bits then. She's having a bad dream. I might have missed it, but didn't she get amnesia after what happened?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And he's gone. And he's gone.
Yeah, he's starting to change. They say that I've seen a lot werewolf. You see in a lot of werewolf films where after they get bit, though, they start changing as a person.
Yeah, we've seen enough werewolf movies to know. And it's her again.
Oh shit!
Is she the werewolf?
I think so.
Well, I think they're about to get it on.
Oh shit!
And
well.
We're seeing a lot of skin here.
Nothing's for sure. It's showtime, folks!
Yes, it fucking is, Sting. You know, Philip's right in the chat. I think they're about to do it doggy style. Probably the only time we can actually get away with saying that for this scene.
I mean, God, D. Wallace at home, but I'm not mad at it, though.
Hey, get it while you can. Hey, that's what he's doing. I can see a cabin there in the background. You see that?
Cabin in the Woods.
I ain't seen that movie for a while. Very fucking out there movie when you think about it.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Like I said, a lot is happening, and we've hardly seen the werewolf, and we're like 48 minutes in.
Yeah, we're literally like they're literally like playing like the Fear of the Mind type stuff right here.
They're literally fucking in the woods next to the fireplace. Pretty romantic.
Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, I think this was the scene that I saw 16 years ago. Yeah, they're having sex, and then they turn into cartoons.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't have CG effects back then. I'm guessing when this remake
You're about to see
happened,
it. You're about to see it.
Oh,
I laughed so hard at this. Yep,
That's
they're
okay.
turning.
Yeah, it's on.
Watch.
All right, I'm watching.
It's fucking hilarious.
I'm watching. Right now, they really are doing it doggy style. Shut up, Paul. Stop saying that. Damn. Yeah, that'll wake you up.
I swear to God, if I'm sleeping, I heard that shit, man. I'm locking every man.
Let me guess, you're gonna be locking every door and loading every gun you got. Wow.
Well, it's a good transformation scene, though.
Yeah. They got hairy pretty quick.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
Right there!
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
They legit turned into cartoons.
What the fuck? Well, this was before CG, but still, what was the budget for this? Let me have a look.
That's a great question.
The budget for this was $1.5 million. And it only went on to make 17.
So it was a hit. But
and like I said, this came out before the other two.
Sounds like to me now they spent a good amount of that budget on that scene there.
Yeah, it looks like it. On that other werewolf movie, Wolfen, check this out. The budget had 17 million and it only made 10 million. So that was, I guess you could say, a flop.
Oh, that was a flop.
And that's a Warner Brothers movie. And of course, last but certainly not least, the one that everybody talks about, American Werewolf in London, with good reason. 5.8 million. And it went on to make 62 million. And of course, they did a sequel for it.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge that. But the transformation scene from David and it's amazing too because I just recently watched that scene not so long ago, and it still holds up. It still looks really good.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm just reading the chat box
Because what Rick Baker? I think it was Rick Baker. I think he did the makeup effects, right?
I think
John Landis did the makeup effects.
No, John Landis directed it.
No, John Landis directed it. Okay, he directed it. But Rick Baker did the makeup effects, didn't he?
Yeah, I want to say it is. If not, it would be Dick Smith.
Okay, yeah, because he did a really good job at showing that that transformation we turned to the werewolf man
oh, God,
is fucking painful.
fucking, when my dog was alive and me and my mom watched it on TV, that actually freaked my dog out. He was scrapping the door to get the fuck out. He was done.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look, listen. Look, if I got cursed to be a werewolf, man, I would hate it. Hate it.
I wouldn't
Cause
enjoy it.
Because you gotta think about it, man. When you turn into a werewolf, your organs rearrange, your body physically rearranges, and like,
Yep.
oh.
Yeah, that too. I'm just seeing what Philip just said in the chat here. He said here that Karen's trauma is a lot darker in the book because she's a hotel manager who definitely did get the nasty done by the guy that was stalking her. Wow.
Oh yeah, 1981. Yeah, you couldn't.
No,
Well,
you couldn't do that. And
well,
according to this, and it turns out also Wolfen had a lot of reshoots just to add gore and for alternative reactions. So there was a couple of things going on behind the scenes there. And I see my mum's in the chat. Hey, Lee, what's up?
hello, Mama Gorehound.
Yep, she's here. This is her favorite movie, folks.
Nice.
And she's the one that was always constantly in my ear for the last year or two saying, man, you got to put this on. I'm like, okay, fine. We're doing this. But yeah, hopefully she's doing all right. Why does that house remind me of a Friday the 13th scene right about now?
You read my mind. Yep.
I was just looking at that thinking, is this Jason's house?
I remember that you're trying to think of greatest werewolf films of all time. Like I said, I got American Werewolf in London right there.
Yeah.
Silver Bullet is a good one.
The Beast Must Die.
Never seen it.
It's an old one. I think Donald Pleasance was in it. Dog Soldiers.
That's my... The fuck? James, slap yourself. Yes, that's my favorite werewolf movie of all time.
And then there's that one that you suggested to me a while ago, which I ended up picking up called Late Phase.
Late Phase is really good, yep.
Still need to watch that. I've got it here on Blu-ray. And I've also, I don't know if you saw that other recent one. It came out back in 2015, one where they're stuck on that train. It was called Howl. If you've not seen that, dude, you really should.
Yeah, just whenever time I hear, I guess it's kind of like you don't really have them anymore. Modern werewolf films is because you already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna CGI the shit out of them.
Except for Howl, because believe it or not, the guy who directed Howl is the guy who did the effects for Dog Soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Came out in 2015. I think it's on Shudder. I know I've got it on Blu-ray somewhere, but if not, fuck it, I'll just put it on Shudder.
Damn, I didn't know it was that old. Damn.
Yeah, it's been out for like 8 years.
2015 was almost 8 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was 31 back then.
You say that when I'm about to turn 30. Thanks.
Dude, I'm fucking 40 years old at the end of this year.
Jesus. Time is going by fast.
Yeah, that's true, man. None of us are getting any younger, so might as well do the things we want to do while we're still able.
I'm getting better, not getting old.
No. It's only now for me, like I'm finally starting to do stuff in my life, They say life begins when you hit 40. Well, I'll see if that's true next year.
40 is the new 20, so
We'll see. What's with that smiley? Wait, she saw that in her flashback scenes, right?
Oh yeah, she did. I don't know why I thought of Mick Foley, but I saw that. But yeah.
Oh, what the hell's in this room? Gang rape for sailors' wife. I'm reading the clippings on the. What the fuck?
The fuck?
Isn't that Nymphomaniac's house? She needs to get the fuck out of there.
I think it is.
Yep, time to go. Oh god, those fucking cameras back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to use the film. We don't have digital SD cards back then. Whoa, shit. Get out of there.
Oh shit!
Get out, run.
Wait, it's daylight though.
Doesn't matter. Lou will tell you, she knows liking stuff more than I do. Some of them can be around in the daylight too.
Oh shit!
Nice effects. I think she's... Nah, I don't think she's getting out of this one, dude.
And we're hardly seeing anything.
Just the arm.
Yeah.
And a fucking hairy one at that. Oh, shit. God damn.
Chop his hand off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd be mad as shit right now if that was me.
I would be pissed.
Like I said, that's the end of my video game days. Even more reason to be mad. Yeah, look, Lou said it in the chat. Yeah, the day does not affect them. They can still... Yeah, she's right.
Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be a full moon. Got it.
Yeah. Philip and James and Lou here are the go-to people for werewolves. Wait, is that why I'm fucking turning back?
Yeah, turn back human. Yep.
Nice.
So just gotta look out.
How they did it.
So just gotta look for somebody that has one hand.
Yeah, you think that person's gonna readily show up in town knowing what just happened?
Well, you gotta come outside sometime.
Fair point. Did she get scratched though? Because I'm pretty sure I saw a bit of blood on her.
I don't know if she got scratched.
I did see a bit of blood on skin during that attack. I don't know. I'm sorry, but that house.
This movie's going at a really good pace too. It's like this movie's damn near done.
Yeah, we only got like 30 minutes to go now.
30 minutes left. Like it's flying by.
Which is cool. I mean, this film's not outstaying its welcome, but it's doing enough to keep us engaged.
James Dean. Was that James Dean?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Did I just see a wolf hand pressing the answering machine?
Wait, what?
That was a wolf's hand pressing the answering machine.
I missed it. I looked away for a second. I'm not gonna rewind it back. That's crazy.
That was literally a wolf's hand pressing the answering machine.
Wait. Okay, no, just okay. Wait. I thought he was putting a bit over his hand. Uh-oh.
There's a warning sign if I ever saw one. All right, now she's even saying, "What the hell are you doing, dude?"
Oh, hey!
Whoa!
Hey!
Oh,
motherfucker!
All right, dude, you need to fucking die by the end of this movie.
Oh yeah! Don't put your hand on D. Wallace.
You don't hit a woman like that. Period.
Nah, but you see, it's a little more aggressive. That's the werewolf.
Yeah,
a little more. Yep, that's how it be. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Oh wow! Listen to this. The guy who wrote the book for Wolfen, he was famously abducted by aliens and then wrote a non-fiction book based on that experience.
Now, Philip, you sure he wasn't high as fuck?
I don't know, dude. we don't know what's up there.
Abducted by aliens. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some episodes of that book.
All right.
Sounded to me smoked some good shit, and then was high as fuck, and then thought he saw aliens.
Maybe. But I'll tell you right now.
Wait. Something's happening. Something's not right.
What do you mean something's not right? He's watching the movie.
Because now I'm paranoid now that these damn werewolves it don't have to be full moon.
Well, yeah. You never knew that? Dude, don't you remember Dog Soldiers, the werewolves were running around during daylight? Did you miss that part?
Well, oh shit!
Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck!
yeah.
He's like, I'll take that. Fucking ears on that wolf.
He smacked the shit out of her.
Look at the ears on that thing.
Yo, this is the first time. Think about it. We are an hour in. This is the first time we've seen the werewolf.
Yeah. But that's not the one that had his arm chopped off. So there's
it's another one.
Yeah. I was just like the way he just grabbed the file off was like, I'll take that.
So when he smacked her though, boy, that shit was hilarious.
I know, right? Jeez. Dude.
It looks great. It looks great. It's a great costume. It's a great costume.
Oh yeah. Lou told me.
Great shot.
Yo, check out the comment that Lou. Yeah, Lou. I remember that story that Lou told me about. Yeah, here's one you're gonna find hard to believe, right? In the 70s, when my mum was with my grandma on a like a family trip, they were out in the woods like camping and shit, and it was like in the afternoon, and then in a split second, everything was like instantly evening, and people were trying to find them, and they didn't. Somehow they lost several hours in an instant. How do you explain that one, dude? And
did he just choke her out?
I think he bit her.
Oh, okay. He bit her. Okay.
But yeah, that was the story of what happened with in the 70s.
Damn, that is creepy.
What, that we lost several hours just like that? Yeah, but that's what happened with Lou. When she told me the story, I was just like, no way. But strange things can happen, bro.
Good effect.
Ooh, dude, her eyes are red. Squeeze the damn life out of her.
I kind of expected a better reaction from Dee, but okay, I forgive you.
It was almost like she was kind of expecting it.
Yeah, she kind of no-sold it. I was like, yeah, come on, Dee, you can do better than that.
Yeah, come on, Dee.
You could have done better than that. But that is wild. Like, we are an hour in. That is the first time we saw the werewolf, man. It took its time, and it built up to it.
Yeah, and like I said, because it built up to it, we got fully invested, and we're just like, holy shit, when we saw it. If they did it, like, early on...
The fuck?
Like, oh.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, I recognize the hair. Remember that bit when the cops were after someone? Who the fuck do you think that is?
Oh, is that the guy from...
the head?
That's the guy from the beginning, right?
The one that was stalking her, yeah. And dude, he took a fucking... You can see there's a bullet hole in his head, so it's pretty obvious what the hell he is.
Oh, yeah, but here's the transformation scene, yeah.
Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, you're ahead of me as well. He's pulling something out of his head.
I think he's pulling the bullet out.
That's a simple effect. Basically, a makeup head with somebody's actual hand. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this transformation takes forever, too.
Yeah, I did hear about this.
Yeah, this is a long game. You might as well sit back.
Oh, his eyes just went dead. Wow.
And I remember screaming like, "Why aren't you running, D?" But let's say she is kind of cornered, though.
Yeah, but still, I'd be trying to fight.
I used to hate that. Like, that happened with Michael Jackson's Thriller. That irritated the shit out of me. It's like, yeah, why wait till he's fully transformed and now finally run?
I wish I knew, dude.
I hate when they do that in horror films and werewolf movies. Where they wait till they're fully transformed to start running.
Dude, even the video games Resident Evil did that when you see that stuff happening.
I'm just like, yo, now's the...
Whoa. That's actually some nice effects.
Yeah, really, really good effects. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's another werewolf movie we failed to mention. Company of Wolves.
Oh, okay.
You never saw that one?
No.
We're going to have to get it in there someday.
Yeah, I told you, it's taking its time.
Well, they're definitely showcasing their transformation, so I got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, this is where I say where the budget went to.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, and I noticed he kind of did it on command.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to turn right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn right now.
Yeah. Oh, now she's thinking about getting the bottle. Shouldn't you have done that in the beginning?
Yeah. When he's halfway there. Yeah. I love you, D, but come on.
It's not going to do shit.
It's a really good transformation scene, though. Really good.
It's nice. I do love it. I appreciate that.
Have you ever played the game The Quarry?
I've been wanting to play it, dude. I just haven't been able to get it, but I want to. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay. All right. That works.
Oh.
Now run! Run, baby girl! Run!
Oh, yeah. I said what happened if you didn't press play. Get that tossed in your face. Just think, back then in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry here. I got to direct Adam's next movie.
Fucking hell, James. But yeah, I was just about to say that Mazda car was back then was pretty high. What the fuck is going on here?
They're about to get fucked up.
What the fuck? Why are you taking the red gun? I fucking knew it. I knew the whole town was involved.
Oh, shit.
I fucking knew it. And I've not even seen this before.
So it's... Fuck is that?
That's that dead girl, remember? And she's in on the whole damn thing. I hope that's not Jason Voorhees' mom's head on the pole there.
That'd be funny if it was. Oh, wow.
They are all in on it. So that means they're all werewolves.
They're all werewolves?
A whole damn town. Let that sink in for a minute, folks.
That's wild.
Cult of werewolves, man.
Look at Dennis Dugan. He's panicking. He missed Adam Sandler's phone call.
And yeah, to follow up on what I was saying about that company of wolves, if you didn't know it, James, it is an R-rated version of Little Red Riding Hood. I think it came out in 1984. If I'm right, I think Lou might correct me on that because I know she's seen it. 1984, right, Lou? I can't believe the whole damn town is in on this. Unbelievable, bro.
Okay, so he's like, we need to keep a low profile. They're like, we should feed on the humans.
Yeah, there's always that one that's saying, look, we can live forever. Let's just go out there and do it. Nice red lighting. Oh, clash of ideals here.
Yeah.
He wanted to live peacefully, but she's like, nope, we're the top of the food chain. I see her point.
The fuck is this dude? What the fuck is this dude gonna do?
Oh, that's the guy that lost his arm. Oh, hello.
Interesting twist.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so used to seeing like one werewolf, not a whole group. Now I seem to know where that American Werewolf in Paris got their idea from now. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have mentioned it, but there you go.
Now you talk about the movie with the video game werewolves.
Yeah, that one. I mean,
Look,
I liked the sequel, but the effects were bad.
God, it looked like straight out of a video game.
I know, it was just so bad. That's what kind of killed it for me when I was watching it. I was just like, I like the idea, but the effects were just, oh my god, it was just terrible. I like CG if it's done well. That
And
wasn't
this was
one of them.
late. That was late '90s CG.
Like 1997.
So it's like, you knew it's gonna be rough.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, if they waited until a couple years into the 2000s, to do
Oh
a
shit!
sequel for it, and it's him, the one that had nice effects.
You know me. Bruce.
I don't know what's much more scarier: a werewolf trying to attack you, or a werewolf trying to attack you with a gun.
I've seen it before. It happened at it happened at Dog Soldiers.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I remember the talks back in the early 2000s. They were going to do a sequel to Dog Soldiers, but for some reason they just couldn't get the shit together.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that though. Oh, dude, the bone is showing out of his skin. That must have been some really nasty acid. See the jawline and everything. I can tell you at the cabin.
He's changing. Come on, Dennis.
Hey, you got a gun. Why don't you just use it?
Do it for Adam. There we go.
Right in the damn neck. Oh, I didn't realize that, Philip. Just like in the novel, the town was originally a town in Budapest in the 18th century. Werewolf. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I was wondering there was a similarity to that. And
Gonna shoot. Gonna
shoot him.
shoot. Gonna shoot. Gonna shoot. Gonna
Hey,
shoot.
Shoot, man.
Shoot.
You know what? Give me the gun. I'll do it. Thank you. Only took you like about nearly a minute. Yeah. Werewolf's worst enemy.
Shoot them all. Shoot them all. Quickly.
Yeah, fuck it. The whole town's like it. Just get them. Drop them.
Yep, we got silver bullets.
Fuck reasoning. Drop him. Oh, he wanted him to shoot him.
Oh, they're all turning at once.
Okay, that's not good. Now what? What's your plan now, dude?
I lock them in the barn. And get the fuck out of there.
Oh, no, you can't leave him in there like that. You're going to have to do something.
Oh, you're going to burn it down. Burn it down!
You just beat me too. I was about to do it. But yeah, you can't let them get out of there. Burn that motherfucker down. How do you like your werewolves, folks? Medium or extra crispy? Nice fire. Okay, that was that looked like stock footage then.
Hey, I was gonna leave it alone.
It's my dramaturg head working overtime again, folks. It is good stock footage, I will admit. Yeah, that's definitely a Mazda car.
Oh shit!
Damn, one's on the roof. Hey, Karen, you got the gun. Take the shot. Ooh, nice red eyes on that face then. That was good.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn it. We know he's definitely won. That's wild, man. Werewolves using guns. Jeez. Well, there goes the town sheriff. Oh, dude, you know what? I recognize that stretch of road. I think that was on Terminator 3. Oh, yeah, now's a good time to split. It looks like some of them did get out.
Oh my god! There's a whole army of them. Come on, Dennis!
Start the damn car, bro. Dude, if you don't start that car right now, you're all dead.
Oh no! Oh no! She got bit!
Oh, I was right about that fucking thumbnail you put up, dude. I was right. I caught it. You now know what that means, dude. You now know what that means. And you know she...
Oh, no!
Sorry, dude. You're going to have to do... Oh, and look who it was that grabbed him. It was...
It was her husband.
Sorry, dude, but you're going to have to pull that trigger now because it did happen.
Oh, my goodness. You see that?
Yeah, stop motion animation.
Oh, God.
This is why we have CG now, folks.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Like some CG is good, but
yeah. Oh man, I was right about that fucking.
I'm not pulling the trigger because she's not dead.
I've got a gut feeling about this dude. I've seen enough 80s horror movies to know that sometimes it's gonna be a fucked up ending. Forest fire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she may be a werewolf, but she still look good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Oh, let's see how this goes.
I got a bad feeling about it. Keep in mind, folks, this is our first time watching this. Well, for me specifically. Oh, shit. She's telling the truth of what went down.
Now she's going off script.
Yep. Kind of like, you remember that news report lady that, you know, actually self-deleted? It's kind of based on that. The news guys are like, dude, what the hell is she talking about? Oh, shit. Dude, look at her eyes!
There's the thumbnail.
Yeah. I told you, dude.
Oh shit! It's live! Yo!
It's on live TV.
It's on live television.
Yep. Oh, dude, she looks like the cutest werewolf I've seen.
She's still gorgeous, even as a werewolf.
And guess what? Yep.
Damn, that is wild.
Doggy treats for the commercial. How ironic. And they're all like, oh, this is some bullshit. That ain't real. The mentality of people today when they watch TV, it's kind of like that, isn't it? What lady?
Ah, she made it out.
Oh, shit. And that's why she's in the sequel. Anybody fancy some meat burgers? Ham? Anybody want some hamburgers, man? And there you go. That's it.
Yep, that was the Howling, and yeah, that was good. That was good. I liked it.
Yeah, same here.
I liked it.
That was my first time watching it, like fully. I've seen bits and pieces, but to watch it fully for the first time, I can see why people consider this a massive cult classic. It's understandably why. I mean, the first movie has just been, it was really good. I mean, I loved how you got to know the characters. You had that slow pace, the build up to it, the suspense, the cinematography was amazing. And of course, those werewolf transformation scenes, even though they went on for a little bit longer than they should, they were still damn good. And just a well-rounded film, man. I mean, Dee Wallace did a good job with the acting role. In fact, everybody had a really good, decent job acting on that role. And of course, that ending. I mean, yeah, cutest looking werewolf, but man, it's
wait! It just hit me.
She did. You know what that means, dude? I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to pull that trigger.
Wait, no! I don't have to, because she never had sex in the film. Never.
Are you sure about that?
She did not, because that scene when they tried said she couldn't do it, and then the scene when she wanted to, the husband didn't want to. So I'm good. Right, I don't have to.
She dodged the bullet, folks. Well, except for the one at the end of the film, but she definitely dodged that.
Fuck you.
You knew I was gonna go there, dude. Come on.
That wasn't funny.
I'm a morbid fuck. You know that. But no. Dude. Anyway, back on point. Yeah, I actually like this film. I really enjoyed it. And I mean, like I said, I know they did the sequels, and as I said, there is going to be a remake of it coming, which is being commissioned by Netflix, and it's being directed by the dude that did those recent 2 It films. So I do have some interest in it. But until then, we got this until then, so I enjoyed it. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Go.
Hey man, this was a good werewolf film. You know, I dug it. I still prefer, Werewolf in London, but for seeing this for the first time in like 16 years, I really dug it. I enjoyed. My favorite thing was cinematography. The shots, the eeriness, the mood, the atmosphere, and it had good build up. Like I said, we didn't see the werewolf till an hour into the film.
Yeah,
so,
and that's what the strong point of this movie was. It was the cinematography, the suspense, and the build up to it. That's where this film's strong points were.
And then once we saw the werewolf, the movie picked up rapidly, and the movie was already going at a good pace. The movie went at a very good pace. The movie just flew by.
Yeah, but we stayed with it until the end. We were completely in it.
I never thought I would live to see. I never thought I would live to see Dennis Dugan be the final. That is crazy. But
chalk it up on the list, dude, because you saw it.
And Dee Wallace did something incredible. Even as a werewolf, she was still adorable.
Yeah, like I said, that's probably the cutest looking
werewolf I've ever seen.
Like the nice little cheeks and the nose and the eyes and the nice little howl that she had going on. I was just like, oh man, I fell in love.
It was a puppy dog face. And it's like, oh,
dude, I melted when I saw that. I was like, when you pick a pet and you just melt when you see one that suits you. That's kind of how that was for me. I had that man, I want to take you home look.
Oh man, but the twist about the townspeople was a nice twist. I didn't see that coming. But yeah, it was a nice solid horror film, and I'm glad you picked this, Paul. This was a good one. This was a good one. I'm not mad at it at all. All right, so as for next week's edition of the Primetime Gorehounds, I almost forgot to look at my list. The next film Well, the next film I do remember said we was gonna watch after this
Yep, I remember this too.
will be the 19 was it 76?
Yeah, 1976.
Yes, the 1976 supernatural film Carrie. Carrie, the original Carrie with Sissy Spacek. And yeah, it's a movie I haven't seen in a while, but has arguably one of the greatest horror scenes of all time, the Prom Massacre.
Yeah.
And definitely looking forward to revisiting that classic directed by Brian De Palma. So yep, so next Friday will be Carrie.
All right. Well, for me then, since we've been away for a month, I have been making a nice little list. I got a bunch of crazy ones and classic ones, but first, this one's going to put a smile on James's face because the next pick I'm going to be choosing, ladies and gentlemen, let's just say our channel's foundation was built on this franchise watch along. So, seeing that the new one has just been out a month ago, and with the next one coming out in a year or two, why not? Scream 6.
Okay. All right. Scream 6. Okay. I am not mad at that at all. So yeah, so we got two.
I needed an excuse to watch it again.
Understandably so. But yeah, so we got two good ones planned for the next couple weeks. Yep, next week will be Carrie. The week after that will be Scream 6. So if EJ Moore said, Carrie, let's fucking go. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So yes, it's great to be back, and yeah, this was a fun episode, and again, anytime seeing B Wallace on my TV screen is a welcome thing for me, and yeah, this was a really good film. This was a really good show, and I'm glad to be back. So
same here.
So Paul, tell them where they can find you.
All right. Well, as always, guys, you can find me on Twitch. I'm going to put it in the chat box for you fine folks. It's Gorehound 1983. I haven't been streaming for a while because I've been so busy with everything like prepping for my graduation and, of course, my upcoming trip. But I do plan on streaming Starfield when it comes out because I've got the collector's edition, which means I get to play it 5 days before its official release. So September 1st, expect a stream.
Sweet. Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. So be sure to hit that like, and so be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, if you want to donate to the channel, PrimePod313 is the Cash App, the official Cash App. Like I said, in about an hour or two, we're gonna do the Bray Wyatt tribute show on the PrimeTime podcast. So be sure to check that out. By the way, Bray Wyatt, if he wasn't a wrestler, I believe his true calling would have been a horror movie actor, in my personal opinion.
Well, believe it or not, he was actually working with someone to get a horror movie off the ground. I did read about that. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about a little bit how I felt
go ahead.
When I got the news, dude, like, first of all, we lose Terry Funk, which is another one of my favorite wrestlers growing up from back in the day. And that's bad enough, but I kind of expected it because, I mean, the dude was like nearly 80. And then just when I'm about to get ready to gear up and go to bed, that news drops on my lap. And I was just like, what the fuck? I couldn't fucking believe it. I was pissed and I was upset too because that's one of my Bray Wyatt was one of my favorite wrestlers, dude. That's one of the guys that kept me watching wrestling, even if it was like the clips. Because I mean, the way I'm gonna go ahead and say it, his ability to come up with all these creative ideas and the way he portrayed his character and the way he told the stories. He had all the qualities of a damn good actor and a damn good storyteller and was a very talented person. And I really enjoyed his body of work, man. I mean, especially when he had the second win going when he was playing as the Fiend. I thought that was just fucking amazing. And to hear that news and James saw the Discord when I posted up the article. Like, I was so pissed off and mad. I actually got to get my door fixed because I actually put my fist through the door because I was that upset about it and mad because I couldn't believe it. It was just like, we always. I mean, James could quote me on this as well when he does the episode that's coming up later on the Primetime podcast. James, you can go ahead and quote me on this, but I keep saying this to myself. Why is it? It's always the nice people that die the most horrific, and it's always the assholes that always live longer and die peacefully. Like I never understood that about life. It's always the assholes that live longer and die peacefully, and it's always the good ones. And Bray Wyatt was definitely a one of a kind talent, and it sucks that he's gone. I mean, why couldn't life take? Well, I'm not going to say who, but you know who I'm about to refer to.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I'm not going to. You know where I'm going, but
I know.
There's other people that that you think should have their life clock punched out, but Bray Wyatt wasn't that guy.
All I'll say, well, fuck it. I'll say somebody. Fuck it. Yeah. Too many people are having sunny days out here.
Yeah, I know what you're getting with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's like, but like I said, James, you can go ahead and quote what I've said on the podcast. I'm on record for that and how I feel about it. But yeah, man, just tragic, and the fact that he died at 36.
36. 36. Man. That's and a heart attack too, man. Like you're not supposed to have that at 36 years old. You're not.
No. And the fact that it was a heart attack and the illness he was dealing with was some strain of COVID that he had been dealing with since February. I mean, it's just another reminder to let you know it's not gone anywhere, isn't it? So.
Yep, it's unfortunately the shit's still here, man. Damn.
But I feel bad for his family, man, especially his kids. They're not gonna, fuck. But yeah, rest in peace to Wyndham Watanda, aka Bray Wyatt. Gone, but you're never gonna be forgotten. Cheers for the memories, dude. I wish I got a chance to meet you. Maybe I will in the afterlife.
For sure, man. But I'll just say my thoughts for the show. But yeah, man. Thank you all for hanging out with us for episode 65 of the Primetime Gorehounds, on the road to 100. So
yeah. Also, one other thing. If you look at our videos, man, you're not going to believe this, but The Night Comes For Us is damn near reaching 10,000 views. Dude, what the fuck did we do?
Look, I saw that the other night, and I'm just like, oh, it's hilarious. A movie that's not even really a horror film is our most watched show. I think it's because not many other channels react to that film, and then of course, seeing my wife in that movie, may have helped out. But
I think it's also because we always do a variety. I mean, even though we do horror movies, we do find some crazy, violent, gory action films too. So I think that's one of the things that I believe is what helps this channel get some notoriety.
Yeah, I think our second most watched was the Piranha remake.
Yeah, it was Piranha and Night Comes For Us.
That's it's so. Those were two I expected, but I appreciate it though. And but yeah, man, those were fun shows for sure. And tonight was a fun show.
Yeah, so, tonight was fun, and it was nice to be back after being away for a month.
Yeah, man. You're doing your thing. Me getting teeth pulled out and my crazy work schedule, man. It's nice to finally sit back on a weekend and be like, oh, I can finally do the shit that I've been wanting to do.
And for anyone who's wondering, folks, no, we are not. We are far from done. We've got a lot more to go through. There's a lot. And new.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot.
The only time I'm going to hang this up is when I'm in the ground. Because even if I make it as an actor and even if James makes it as a wrestler, we're still going to find some time for this. We ain't going nowhere.
Well, I mean, if I make the WWE, we might have to have a discussion, Paul.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we know how Vince is when it comes to, people doing their own shows and their own platforms. I'm just like, we might have to have a discussion, bro. But
Oh, hey, we'll figure something out. Come on.
like, give me like a year or two, so I build some equity with the company, and then I may bring it back. But
Yeah. I'll figure something. Don't worry.
Oh shit! But yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up there, and I apologize for your background noise, but yeah, so we'll see y'all next week for episode 66 for Carrie. And like I said, be sure to head over to the PrimeTime podcast channel if you want to see our Bray Wyatt tribute. And of course, you can follow Paul on Twitch. You can follow me on this channel, or PrimeTime Podcast, or PrimeTime James Thomas, which is my professional wrestling channel.
Mhm.
And yes, and everyone have yourselves a great weekend. And whatever you do, if you meet a nymphomaniac in a bar, stay away, no matter how hot she is. But
Well, your pussy's gonna get hairy and perish.
I'm not
Okay,
pulling
that's a
the
bit
trigger,
fucked
Paul.
up, but
I'm not pulling the trigger, Paul. But
hey, she dodged the bullet, so she gets a pass.
would you
That's
stop
rare.
saying Dr. Bullet?
Well,
She didn't. She got
Well-
shot.
yeah, that bullet she didn't dodge, but it's the other bullet though was worse.
Yeah, she almost made it too.
Yeah.
You know what? That's 3 goddamn movies now with D. Wall, so she died.
Will there be a 4th? Tune in to find out.
The Halloween, Hills Have Eyes, and damn. Hey, she's a
Yes.
very giving person. Like, she doesn't care if she dies or not. But
No, she's gonna give it all, man. That's how she works. That is the true actress right there.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So, yep, we're out of here. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week. And we are out. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Laters. Oh.